Welcome back to Nine Souls. I'm Dear Darling, and let us become one with a way of Tao, or not if my Steam controller doesn't seem to want to work. Here we go. This is actually the last episode I need to record before my holiday. So the next two, well, sorry, it's not the last episode, last group of episodes. So the next two will almost certainly be whatchamacallits. After I come back from holiday. I don't remember what we were doing. We're here, oh yes, we talked to Aigong. Can we still get our fortune? Does it still work? Your fortune says that you will fall into a trap and die a miserable death. Wow, I'm not trying to be mean. Rude. Oh yes, and then Shan was like, what's going on? Aigong also took over the souls, I think? Something like that. Does this still work? Seems like it still works. I mean, I don't expect anything to be up here. Of course, and we don't really need it to be. As we have bought everything now. At the cost of all the passenger tokens, because I forgot there was stuff from the thing. This doesn't work, okay. Abacus? Oh no, Abacus is gone as well. Literally everyone we know is dying. That's a fun sound. Sorry, Rudy. My lords, welcome back. What happened here? Where's Shan? He's safe. Well, Kwafu. Oh wait, do I seriously do a single custom animation for Kwafu going underneath a thing? That's cute. Hey, you're back. Most people came in and broke Abacus. Aigong brought her guards here and wreaked havoc. I'm sorry. There was nothing I could do. This is all my fault, my lord. The alarms were disabled due to an exploit in the firewall. It's fine, as long as everyone is safe. What's the extent of the damage? Both. I immediately led Lord Kwafu and Shan to secret panic room. Fortunately, Aigong didn't stay for long. However, Aigong took the soul seal in your vital sanctum. I tried all I could to stop her, but she succeeded in the end. I deserve the most severe punishment. I was also stripped of all my permissions. So now she alone holds the power of all 10 soul seals. Why would she go through all of this trouble? She must also be after the council code, and I can be pretty certain we won't like what she has in mind. I just didn't think she would also be the one behind the mutants. What do you mean? Does she want to destroy New Guan? Based on what we know, it's definitely within the realm of possibility. I think it's not, well, in her mind it's not destroying, but I mean, in ours it certainly is. She's trying to rebirth, quote, New Guan, seeing this mutation is the way forward. But why would she? I can perform a situational analysis and calculate probable causes. Warning, analytical system failed. Core processor damage extent 97%. So it's not just your language processing module, your entire core has... Yes. Apologies, I will not be of much help anymore. I may be about to shut down permanently. Shut down? What's wrong with Abacus? Can you fix me? Uncle Chubby? We're not going to let Abacus die, right? Core damage is irreparable. No one will be able to fix it. No. Is this my fault? Absolutely not, Shan. My shutdown isn't related to actions of anyone. The winds of fortune blow every which way. No one escapes calamity, not even if they happen to be the world's most powerful computer. You know, I feared that I would never see you again, my lord. However, that cherished wish has finally been fulfilled. You've always been so sentimental, Abacus. Thanks for everything. I have stored your preferred tools and defaults in a backup database. They can be transferred seamlessly if you acquire a new assistant. Good luck. May you... Processing limit exceeded. Permanent shutdown in 3, 2, 1. Abacus? Oh, rest in peace, Abacus. A faithful companion to the end. What do we do now? Character bio updated. Abacus, Rui. For unknown reasons, its sentiment levels were set unusually high, resulting in a more sentimental tone. As his most loyal assistant, Abacus stood up against Aigong during a break-in and protected the residents of a pavilion, resulting in severe damage and forcing him to shut down. Yeah, we still have no data for that one. So I don't really know what we can do now. Apparently there's a secret room. I guess that was a secret room. I guess we walk out of here and we be like, what now? Is anyone even here? What can we do? Oh yeah, other jades we got correct? That seems fine. I guess, well, we can't even... Oh, Kwafu's just up there. Where's Shantran? Shantran's not about anymore? I guess not. What are those things? This is the end, isn't it? I feel like we just went on a massive wild goose chase. This is not the time to mourn. Was that supposed to fill me with hope? Aigong just seized ultimate control of a council, commanding her guards to annihilate us will be a piece of cake for her now. And don't get me started on the mutants. It won't be long until the entirety of New Kunlun is crawling with them. Do you really think there'll be any survivors? Solarians aren't the only residents on New Kunlun. What do you mean? Are you talking about Shantran? Wait, no, you mean you want to save the ape men? I'm not in the mood for jokes right now. Are you really serious? I thought it through. I want to help the ape men survive. No, now I think about it, the Solarians are a more pressing issue. I need some more time to think. I mean, okay, well, let's weigh up the pros and cons of each. The ape men, Shantran is in the ape men. They're basically innocent, as far as they can tell. They're just kind of... I don't really know, but they're basically here because they were lab rats, and it's kind of unfair for them, right? Solarians. Which Solarians do we even have left? We have Aigong, we have Kwafu. I think every soul is dead. Right? Is there any soul who is still alive? I guess as a resident in a party district. I mean, to be fair, I guess a lot of them don't really deserve death if they're still in hibernation, but a lot of the pods failed, so I don't think there's all that many left. I don't see why we shouldn't have the ape men survive, and I mean, I don't see why we have to choose one or the other, to be honest. Surely whatever actions we take to save the ape men will also save the Solarians. Or am I misunderstanding? Like, why is there a dilemma here? Like, is this a choice? Like, we can only save a certain amount of them? Maybe Yi's strategy is going to be different. Because maybe we'll just try and escape with the ape men and abandon New Kunlun. I don't know. And maybe with Solarians we'll try and, I don't know, re-establish order here or something. I mean, I'm going to choose ape men. Mainly because out of the ape men, we have Shantran who's still alive. We have Poison Guy, I've got his name. The entire village we spent all this time saving. And the Solarians, well, the only ones which we know who are still alive are just basically partying it up in the city district. And Kwafu. So yeah, I guess ape men. Yee. Regardless of whether New Kunlun goes dark, we must take them all back to the pale blue planet. Oh, that's where we came from. We should return the flames of the eternal cauldron before everything is extinguished. If Hung was still here, that was what she would have done. That would doom the eternal cauldron. Do you know how many people sacrificed their lives of this project? And do you know how many bodies now lie dead because of this project as well? That's why there shouldn't be any more sacrifices. Do you think the ape men are more worthy of redemption than we are? I don't know if either of us are more or less... Wait, the ape men haven't done anything wrong. The Solarians, well, at least the council need redemption. Most of them have kind of paid with their lives. Oh, I guess Gormang's still alive now I think about it, right? She's just kind of like brainwashed or something. I believe we'll have a chance to live better lives. Oh. I guess Ron has influenced you quite a bit. Oh, are we gonna fight you now if you don't agree with us? Oh, okay. No, I mean, it seems... Oh, that would be really interesting. I wonder if there is a way to fight Kwafu. If he was... I don't know, like, maybe if we didn't do Shuan's full, like, tree and he never gave a present to Kwafu, he wouldn't care about the Solarians, and then he'd be like, alright, if you want to try and fight, if you want to not save the Solarians, you have to go through me. I don't know, he's not much of a fighter, so I can't imagine how difficult the final battle would be. And now I think about it, it doesn't really make sense, because I've also not seen an achievement for it, but whatever. Same goes for you. Forget it. I can't be bothered to explain myself. Well, this is where we're at. If you want to do some good deeds before it all ends, I won't object. But what happens afterwards? This is all empty talk if we can't stop Aigong. If a battle is inevitable, I have something that could tip the balance. Remember that rhizomatic bomb you found last time? I do. I have plans for a new arrow that, if made, could tear apart heaven and earth. That is not an exaggeration. Have you started making it? I've already made it. Yes, the automatic forge is working as fast as it possibly can, but it still needs some time. The bad news is, this type of arrow can only be fired once. Once is all I need. Let's split up. I need to prepare for my confrontation with Aigong while we wait for the arrow to be completed. The ape-man problem is a bit more pressing. I need you to take Shuan to Shangnong. After that, activate the docks and... You can't just decide for me. I'm not going. Shuan? Wait, so we basically have a nuke. Like, but this is what the rhizomatic bomb is, isn't it? Don't throw a tantrum. I know you were listening. Did you hear everything Uncle Chubby and I were saying? And then you should know that it's not safe here anymore. Didn't you see how they hurt Abacus? I don't want to go to that blue planet thing. I want to stay with you, Yi. I want to go to Panglai together. Don't be silly. That's not a place you should go. At least you'll be there. You have no idea what you're talking about. You don't even know me. Of course I know you. I know you like your food well seasoned and extra spicy. I know that when you sleep, even the neighbors can hear your snoring. I know that you're super knowledgeable about everything. You taught me so much and made me realize how big the world could be. I know that after Mom and Dad left, you were the only one who would love me. I'll have nothing if you're not going to be with me. Shuan, there are some things I think you should know. I'm actually not a very good person. Oh, okay, so we're gonna... Hold on. Whoa, hold on. Centuries ago, in a desperate attempt to avoid extinction, we Solarians took your people. He was the one in charge of taking the ape men? I thought he was the one who just did like the programming or something. I can't remember what for the somethings. We kidnapped countless ape men from the pale blue planet, New Kunlun. We robbed you of your freedom, treated you cruelly, and killed you indiscriminately. That's the truth behind Peach Blossom Village. The worst part is, this was all my idea. Oh my god. I already figured off that out ages back. I'm not stupid. I saw those killing machines on the day I left with Anong. That was when I guessed that our village might not be what everyone imagined it to be. So he figured out that they were basically an 8-man farm. When you should also be aware that if it weren't for me, you might have been living a normal life on the pale blue planet. Your mom and dad would still be alive. When I first saw those things, I was really scared, to be honest with you. This music, by the way, slaps. But that's the thing. You're the Yi who lives with me now. You're not the Yi from the past. And most importantly of all, I know the current Yi would never hurt me. As dangerous as it might get, I'm not scared when I'm with you. Please, let me stay. Don't be silly. Since when did you start being so difficult? How's this? I promise to pick you up on the Pale Blue Planet as soon as things settle down here. Really? This seems like an empty promise. I can't help but see this foreshadowing of a rhizomatic bomb being it will destroy heaven and earth. We are going to use this rhizomatic bomb to take everything down with us. I've got to assume this is what's going to happen. When have I ever lied to you? Please, go take refuge with Shenlong and the others. I better get moving in case something happens to the dogs later. I'm leaving it in your hands. Explain the situation to Shenlong and guide the apron to the transport ships. I'll prepare for my fight and wait for the hour to finish before meeting up with you all. Oh, hung, probably? No? Rhizomatic arrow, an arrow crafted by Kwafu. Inspired by the rhizomatic bomb, it carries a similar destructive energy. The arrow should be used as a last resort in your battle against Aigong. It can only be fired once. So obviously we're not going to be able to use this mechanically. Obviously this is going to be the cutscene or whatever. Because we probably don't, yeah, we don't have it as an option. Wait. Modify? Oh, I see. So that's why we can get other stuff. There's nothing else for us to grab here. Well, what do we do now? Because I don't know where Aigong is. Maybe she'll be at the tree? That seems pretty reasonable. We can't teleport, so wherever she is, she's got to be in walking distance. I think we should save it for next time. I'm looking at the time, 17 minutes? I'm not sure. We've got time to finish it off. So I think we should. So, if you have been watching, thank you very much. If it's been 9 souls, I've been Dear Darling. Likes, comments, subscription, shares, greatly appreciated. Socials, Discord down below. Hope to see each other again, but for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, bye-bye for now. I guess we're going to go take out Aigong.